Chapter 2. Files and folders in Windows. A computer works by using data and instructions that we give to it. Usually, the data that we provide to it are saved in the form of files. There are many operations you can perform on a file to make your work easier. Let us learn more about them. File folder in Windows. Basically, files are used to store data, and folders are used to store and organize files and other folders. A file is an object on a computer that stores data, information, settings, or commands used with a computer program. A computer has three types of files: application files, data files, and system files. In a GUI, graphical user interface, such as Windows, files display as icons related to the program that opens the file. To organize files, you use a folder. A folder is like a file cabinet in which you can keep your files. In simple words, it is a collection of files. They also store folders along with the files. A folder within a folder is called a subfolder. Organizing files folders. If you install a program, it creates its own folder on your hard disk which helps you in finding the right files to use when running a program. You can also use folders to sort your files into categories. Here is a list of some of the common folders for storing your file folder. Documents. It is used to store word processing files, spreadsheets, presentations, and other files. Pictures. It is used to store all your digital pictures that can be copied from a camera or downloaded from the internet. Music. It is used to store music files, such as songs or music downloaded from the internet. Videos. It is used to store videos taken from any type of source. Downloads. It is used to store the files that are downloaded from the internet. Creating a file folder. You can create a file without opening any program or an application. To create a new file, follow these steps. Step 1. Open the folder in which you want to create the file. Step 2. Right-click in an empty section of the folder. Click on New option. Step 3. Click on Folder option to create a new folder or click on the type of file you want to create from the list. Step 4. Type the name you want to use for the new folder or file and press the Enter key. The new file folder will get created in your folder. Basic operations on a file folder. There are many basic operations that can be performed on any file folder. Let us learn about them in detail. Selecting a file folder. To select a file folder, follow these steps. Step 1. Open the drive folder containing the file. Step 2. Click on the icon of file that you want to select. The file becomes highlighted. The selected file or folder appears highlighted on your screen. Copying a file folder. You can copy a single file or multiple files. To copy a file, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the file. Click on Home tab. Step 2. Click on Copy command in the clipboard group. A copy of the file is placed in a special memory location called the clipboard. Step 3. Open the location you want to use to store the copy. Step 4. Click on Home tab. Step 5. Click on Paste command in the clipboard group. A copy of the file will be inserted in that location. Moving a file folder. You can move a single file or multiple files. To move a file, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the file. Click on Home tab. Step 2. Click on Cut command in the clipboard group. Step 3. Open the new location where you want to paste your file. Step 4. Click on Home tab. Step 5. Click on Paste command in the clipboard group. The file will be inserted in that location. Deleting a file folder. You can remove a file folder from your computer's hard disk when you no longer need it. Whenever you delete any file folder, it goes into the recycle bin. To delete a file folder, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the file folder you want to delete. Step 2. Click on Home tab. Step 3. Click on the file you want to delete. Step 4. Click on Delete command in the Organize group. The Delete File dialog box will appear. Step 5. Click on Yes. Restoring a file folder. If you delete a file by mistake, you can restore it to its original location. To restore a file or a folder, follow these steps. Step 1. Double-click the recycle bin icon on the desktop. The recycle bin window will appear. Step 2. Right-click on the file folder you want to restore. Step 3. Click on Restore option from the pop-up menu. The restored file folder will disappear from the recycle bin and will reappear in its original folder. Renaming a file folder. When you create a folder, Windows gives a default name as New Folder. Likewise, for each file, a default name depending on the file is given. But you can give a name to any file folder according to your own choice. To rename a file folder, follow these steps. Step 1. Click on Home tab. Select the file. Step 2. Click on Rename command in the Organize group. Step 3. Enter a new name for the file or the folder. Press Enter key. You will see that the existing name of the file or the folder gets changed to the new name entered by you. Safety of a file folder. In the absence of someone or without taking permission from the owner of the file, applying changes to file folder is called tampering. There are some points that you need to keep in mind while using computer where one should only work with files folders created by you. Should not tamper with others' files folders. Should not copy content from others' files folders. Should keep your file hidden from others. Should set a password for your system. Should not share passwords to others. In summary, a file contains a collection of related information. A folder is like a container in which you can store files. A folder within a folder is usually called a subfolder. When you move a file, the file will disappear from its original location. When you copy a file, the file will remain in its original location. A deleted file folder goes to the recycle bin. A file folder, if deleted from the recycle bin, cannot be restored.